Is that a new bull?
Looks like it.
Tyson mowed the field. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to get out of the truck and not have to worry about
snakes.
What do we call them? Little, what do they call the little bugs? The little red ones? Oh, what do you call them? Oh well. Must not be that important.
Red bugs.
What's important is I see bees coming out of my hive. What's up?
What's up?
Barrett, what sucks more than hive beetles?
This.
This. What is that? That's not that spider co I bought you. Where's your spider co, man?
That's my bedroom.
So I hope it's got a charge on it, because what we're going to do is rig up a hose. This is 14 feet of clear plastic hose. I think it's 3/8 outside diameter, and we're going to rig it up so we can set this away from the bees, because I don't know what kind of frequency this is on. You know, the bees have a frequency they work off of for different purposes. That's what I thought anyway. Alright, so this is the Black & Decker Flex. Got it off of Amazon. I'll put a link to it. What I was looking for was a battery powered dryvac thing. Where's the on switch? I think that sucks more than hive beetles.
I'd say
I think they're in trouble. I look, it has a little AC adapter thingy. What if that's just to charge it? I don't think it runs off of that. Tape it on here, Barrett. Maybe we can do that just temporarily. What?
I don't know.
Let's try that. We bought just a cheap roll of duct tape. Hopefully it's going to work okay. Alright. So Barrett, one of the first things I'm going to do is try to find the hive beetles, because I have a feeling they're going to start running.
Looks like a lot more in that section of the hive.
Oh wow. Yeah, look, there's a lot more on the flow frame too. Now I have a feeling what's going on over there is hive beetles herding. Well, look right here, Barrett. So this is after, what, a week or so?
Yeah, like a week.
Let me just give them a little smoke here. Okay, so did you see the hive beetle take a dive?
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Okay, so I think what they're doing, see how he went in there? I think they're herding hive beetles on the flow frame. But see that one?
Yep.
Got him, aha! I'll see if I can get in there. I got, Did it suck it? It didn't stop it up, did it? Did I get him? Let's see if I can just get him to come out.
It'd be hard to do with the flow frame.
I got him.
You did.
I think we got a suction problem. See that one? Got him. Did you get it?
Yeah.
There's one. I don't have a lot of suction. Here's one. Aha! Get it?
I got it.
It sounds like the battery's not. The battery wasn't really charged. All right, Barrett, let's pull out the hive beetle trap. If we got, oh shoot. Okay, I'm getting rid of the hive beetle traps.
Wow, that's
They suck.
disappointing.
Sorry, Derek. All right, Barrett, let's see if we can find a hive beetle on the one of these frames. Dang it, the battery's going down. Son of a gun. Barrett, the feeder was almost, it wasn't even half empty, so I feel like since this has just become like a hiding place for hive beetles, which is fine because I like for them to hide here and then me suck them out, this might just become our big hive beetle trap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the feeder back where it was. Let's just check these frames. We've had the hive open for so long, I think I'm just going to check these few. They haven't got this drawn out yet. I was hoping they would make at least one whole frame of honey before winter. Like that side's drawn out, and there's nectar in there. The next frame is drawn out. Okay, Barrett, you ready to open this part up?
Yep.
I got my camera ready because they always run, and I never get good pictures. All right. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to check this hive beetle trap. And if there's no hive beetles in there, I'm just going to take it out. I honestly don't like them. No hive beetles? Alright. Alright, so we had one hive beetle in there. So what I'm going to do is try a little trick on them. Because they're always down at that end. I'm always afraid I'm going to squish them. I'm going to turn them around and put them on like this. That's a neat trick, isn't it? Oops, watch out, please. Watch out. We've had the hive open a good while, messing with all this stuff. I didn't actually see that many hive beetles.
Yeah, I know. They seem to be declining.
But we didn't really get into the brood chamber too much. We're going to charge up the battery on the vacuum system, and we'll come back next time. And like I said earlier, we're going to put the feeder back in its original position because I feel like they were using it better. It was easier for them to use, wasn't it, Barrett? Mm-hmm. This is my hive beetle trap now. But I got one sucker. One little hive beetle.
I think your war did some good, Dad. Looks like.
I'm just going to put this frame in here for the fun of it, and maybe the bees will chase them over there. Ah, there's one.
There's a spider.
I ain't worried about spiders. I'm worried about hive beetles. Dang it! Squish his ass. Let's turn him into
Dad.
mincemeat.
I think I'm good with that.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy with well, I'm not happy with the hive beetle situation. I'm happy that it's not as bad as it seems to be. This bee was like, move your arm, dang it. These little guys. We'll play the little trick on them too. That's kind of a neat trick. I just turn this around. And where's my bee brush? I really don't even like using the bee brush on them. It's much easier, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make sure there's no bees in here. So actually, see, I don't mind the spiders because they just hang out over here. They might catch a hive beetle or two.
Looks like you're good.
Yep. We are pretty good. We're good beekeepers. Alright, so we just need to check the no-fly zone. Oh, there he is. Come on, guy. There he goes. Alright, so better set that down for me. I'll set this. I'll do one last check. Make sure nobody's inside the roof. Oops. Deep brush. Barrett, you know how when you first buy something, you don't really get a full charge.
Yeah.
And so the battery ran down, and we didn't really have a good section in the beginning, so I don't think they're going to fly out of there.
That'd be kind of...
Where'd they go? You reckon they're stuck in the hose somewhere?
I guess they got stuck in the hose.
I don't understand what this is. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take this off. Aha! Little bastard. Let me get him.
I think you found a new hobby, Dad.
Oh, baby.
Gross.
So they crop, when we turned it off, they start cropping. There they go. Ah, see? You see them start to fly
Yeah,
off?
when you pull them out of there. they'll die in the little chamber
I think
anyways.
you're right, Barrett, because by the time they crawl all the way back, they're going to be dead. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
So
They're going to suffocate in there anyways.
they're probably in this, see, they're probably in this section of hose right here, coming back out. So, all right, well, we'll charge the battery up, and at least we know what to do now. Well, Barrett, that was fun.
Yeah.
Turn the air conditioning off. I have limited amounts of time with Barrett now, one morning a week, so I just wanted to try that new vacuum out, so I didn't pull it out and charge it up. I should have. In our next video by Cracky, we're gonna have a handful. Well, I don't think we have a handful of Hive Beetles in there.
Yeah, it's definitely declining.
I think
We're winning the war.
we're sending out the signals into the ether that Hive Beetles don't belong in our hive. That's what it is. But they like to lay their eggs in the brood, so what we really need to do, see what you all don't see on film is on film. Back in the old days when we used film, one of my first vlogs was back in 1980. It was one of those little 5mm, took the little skinny camera film, and you'd stick the roll of film in the camera and shut the door, and it would literally take, you know, individual frames. You could see it when you played it back on the film projector. You could see it like
That's cool.
you could see the frame rate. I was wearing my pinstripe overalls, you know, that carpenters wore back in those days. I was an apprentice carpenter. Anyway, how I got off on that tangent. Anyway, what I was saying was, you don't see half of what we do. So we have the hive open so long, at some point I'm like, okay, these guys have, and I can honestly, I'm a new beekeeper, but I can already tell. And you're saying, oh sure, Tony, well, you can tell when they're getting annoyed, but you can't you, Barrett? The level, the hum level starts to gradually.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like there's a hum in the hive, and when you first open, it's just like, oh, everything's cool. And then you accidentally hit the hive a few times, and they're like, and then you're like moving frames around, they're like, Anyway, our bees never get that bad. I know what it was. I wanted to answer some questions about the FlowHive. Not questions, but really comments I've been getting since I put the flow frame in there. Look, guys, I don't expect the flow frame to work in our hive now, okay? It was bad timing. In the spring, I'll do more experimenting where I take all 3 flow frames and mix it with, you know, some regular Langstroth frames. Don't tap. Okay, sorry. Barrett's tapping again. He's a consummate drummer, always tapping. Are you trying to throw me off?
I don't know.
I was preaching about the FlowHive, the flow frame.
I don't know what it can do yet because
we're gonna do a special video.
We'd
for
have to
drum
put the
off,
full
okay?
frame, like the second frame, to actually get any kind of real.
Well, Barrett, you gotta understand
evidence.
though, you can't just do that, okay? The flow frames aren't meant to have brood in them. Okay, the flow frames are meant for honey storage. So on a typical hive, you would see the flow frames above the brood chamber. Quit texting your girlfriend, dang it, while we're making a video. All right, so you'd have a regular box of bees, right? That first row, first layer is the brood chamber, and then they start, you know, you would have a queen excluder to keep the queen from coming up into your flow frames and laying eggs in because you don't want all that junk in your honey, right? And the bees will do that. They will store their honey, and what we're trying to get them to do is do what I think they do in nature is a horizontal, you know, linear. You never see bees in nature stacking, you know, a comb on top of each other like they do in the Langstroth hive. That's just, they do it because it's there. Anyway, I don't want to get into that argument because I'll have beekeepers all over the world on my butt. How are we going to end this video? I think the point is that I didn't want to comment on the flow frames, the FlowHive system, until I had it and used it for probably a year. So until then, until next spring, we're just kind of playing around with it. And right now I'm calling it the most expensive hive beetle trap in the world. Because what we're seeing is the bees are running the hive beetles there. Either the bees are running them there, or the hive beetles are finding refuse. They may be finding refuse in there too. I don't know. A refuge in there, but the bees are like hanging out, keeping them there too. If it works that way, and I can bring my vacuum system next time with a stronger, you know, with a fresh battery, I'm pretty sure if I have a fresh battery, I can just suck them out of the cells. But the battery was so weak that it wasn't. I was sticking it down in there, just prodding them, and they were running out, and then we were sucking them out. So it's gonna be fun when we get it fixed up, Barrett.
We're winning the battle.
We're winning the epic battle.
It's the second round, man. it's improving.
That's a good analogy. We got at least 10 rounds to. At least 8 more rounds to go, right? Before we can.
Is this boxing or something?
Yeah. You want to go say hi to the cows?
Sure.
You don't think they'll horn my truck? I'm getting up. Oh, look, he got up.
Uh-oh. Freaking me out, Dad. They're gonna be coming straight for me.
Nice.